And first tonight, this programme's been told that dozens of children have been referred to an East Midlands policing team that tackles online crime. Some pupils have changed their grades by hacking into school computers. A more extreme example saw a teenager in Leicestershire jailed for targeting the director of the CIA. Officers are also trying to prevent hacking and online fraud by running lessons in primary schools. Our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball reports.
Put your hands up if you've heard of cyber choices before.
A lesson with a difference at Carlton Juniors in Nottinghamshire is a class called Cyber Choices.
So remember, everything that you do on the
Kirsty's here from the police. She's here to talk about using technology without breaking the law, from gaming to a warning about cheating by hacking your teacher's computer.
You shouldn't do that because it will affect your teacher, because you might delete like a file, and it will affect you because you, like, if it comes to a test, you don't know that stuff.
If you hack people, you get into trouble and you might get arrested.
There's quite a lot of risk there, isn't there?
They can also hack into police, do like stuff where people can't get in contact with the police.
You should really never ever hack people. It is really bad.
Technology is as much a part of their lives as more traditional games at break time. Some of these youngsters are only 9 years old, but they're growing up fast. Children have been playing like this for generations, but they're facing very different risks these days. And that's why these Cyber Choices sessions are so important.
Could be a little bit showing off. The school website's, disrupted and rude messages put on. That's reputational damage. We've seen files get deleted, grades get changed.
And how serious does it get?
It can get really serious. If malicious code has been created and then that's then used by criminals, the impact could be huge. That could be used to target government, charities, businesses. If they do have a skill set that's desirable with technology, we want them to put that to best use to prevent young people from committing cybercrime offences, either intentionally or unintentionally.
Pupils here are being encouraged to use technology. This iPad game's helping them learn their times tables. The head says she wants them to be knowledgeable but safe.
Post-COVID, we had some very tech-savvy children that came back that had spent a lot of time, as we all had, online. They were being drawn into the dark web, they were talking amongst themselves, and there is a huge potential for the children to be sucked into something that they really shouldn't be sucked into, not understanding the consequences.
And you get a website.
And this Cyber Choices class is designed to make those consequences crystal clear.
Well, Jeremy's here in the studio and some very young children getting that training. But how common is this?
Well, we saw one school there, but these lessons are happening at primary and secondary schools right across the East Midlands, Simon. Several thousand children have been through them so far. And it's a little bit like the lessons we've seen for many years now on the dangers of drugs and knives. But, crime is evolving fast. Technology is a new front line. And while this does seem to have prevented any serious problems over at Carlton Juniors there, there are very real threats here. I'm told that another school had its whole system wiped by a serious cyber attack.
And changing grades seems shocking. I mean, that's one thing in itself. But how serious could this get?
Well, you might remember one notorious case in Leicestershire where a 15-year-old used a device in his bedroom to hijack the personal computers of US intelligence chiefs, including the director of the CIA, and he was eventually jailed for what a judge described as cyber terrorism. He's not alone. In the last 5 years, I'm told that 50 young people across the East Midlands have been referred to the police over concerns about what they were doing online. Now, that includes several children of primary age. What happens is they get offered one-to-one support. They're encouraged to use their tech skills much more constructively, and possibly even to use those skills to build a legitimate career.
Right, OK. Well, Jeremy, thank you very much for that.